Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. Today we are heading out on a new ride to Monigong Arunachal Pradesh. The three of us are leaving home to explore this beautiful town in the land of the rising sun. We got a late start, and as you can see, the traffic was already out in full force. We managed to skip the gridlock and hit the highway, riding across the plains of Assam. After crossing the Likavali check gate into Arunachal, everything changed. Wide open roads and beautiful mountain views. Soon we enter Basar, the headquarters of Leparada district in Arunachal Pradesh. We spotted a roadside garage to fix my gear lever after a minor fall. With the chains cleaned and lubed, we are finally back on the highway. After riding for another hour from Basar, we finally reached Alo. We grabbed some lunch, refilled the tanks, and then pushed towards Kaing, our final stop for the day, just 40 km away. Finally pulled into Kaing after the sun had dipped. We headed straight for the inspection bungalow, only to find it a mess of construction, not a flat inch of ground to pitch our tents. After asking around the local shops, we met these amazing kids. They were so stoked to see us in town. What started as a quick chat turned into an invitation we couldn't refuse. They already convinced their parents and invited us to camp at their home. Once we arrived, they offered us their storehouse to stay in. It even had a bed. It saved us the whole hassle of unpacking and pitching camp in the dark. We honestly couldn't be grateful enough for such kindness. This is our humble abode for the night. Maru? All set?
All set.
Yeah. Udah. Sleeping mats down, bags unrolled, we are finally settled in. Now we'll be defrosting by this bonfire the boys started for us. I want you to meet the real heroes of Kaing, the ones who opened their doors and reminded us what true hospitality looks like. Ye hai Anthony.
Anong.
Muda.
Or Nannu.
Nannu. So we are having a great time at Anthony's place in Kaing. Maru? कैसा लग रहा है?
Amazing time.
हाँ? मजा?
First time experience.
आग जला के बैठा है, ठंडा है, हवा चल रहा है. Spending the evening with Anthony and his brothers was the highlight of this trip. Honestly, these guys are so smart and talented. We got lost in stories and deep talks, the kind where time just slips away. Before we knew it, it was already time for dinner. We grabbed a warm meal at a local spot nearby. By the time we finished, exhaustion finally hit. We crawled into our sleeping bags, squeezed in tight, and let the quiet of Kaing carry us off to sleep. Good morning, guys. A cold morning in Kaing. ठीक था भैया. Good morning. ठंडा है वाह. सुबह पूरा ये फॉग रहता है ना सुबह. वाह. We tackle the usual routine. Chores done, freshened up and gear packed. As we start racking the luggage onto our bikes, our young hosts were right there with us, not just waving goodbye, but jumping in to help us and strap everything down. It's hard to leave when goodbye is this warm. चलो अच्छे रहो, अच्छा से पढ़ो. डिब्रूगढ़ तिनसुकिया आने से भैया डिब्रूगढ़ आने से फोन कीजिएगा. डिब्रूगढ़ या तिनसुकिया. बाय 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 बाय. One last goodbye to the boys who made us feel like family. Wow. We are leaving Kaing today, but a piece of us stays behind. It's rare to find a home in a place you've only just met, but that's the magic of this land. With full hearts, we set off. Next stop, the road to Monigong. Today's stretch is 160 kilometers from Kaing to Monigong. The road holds up well until we hit Tato, but after that, the script completely changes. It's 60 kilometers of pure off-road ahead. We are pushing the pace as road construction is constant out here and the major work zones shut down for hours at a time. It's a race against the clock to clear the gates before they close us out. Sometimes the best views are the ones you only keep in your memory. The morning sky was tempting us to pull over at every turn, teasing us with that perfect light. But today wasn't about the perfect shot. It was about the rhythm of the ride. We fought the temptation and just kept pushing forward. We managed to slip through the first construction zone right before they shut it down. Luck was on our side, but we didn't kill the engines. With 2 more blocks still ahead of us, we knew we had to keep our momentum if we wanted to make it through before the next closure. The road got crowded in the best way. We've been crossing paths with so many riders coming for the 15th NERM at Kamba Alo. Most of them are pushing towards Mechuka. There's nothing like that shared energy when everyone's on 2 wheels exploring the frontier. We cleared the roadblocks between Kaing and Tato without a single halt. With the stress behind us, we finally pulled over to the roadside. Nothing beats a traveler's breakfast, Maggie, eggs and hot coffee with a view that no restaurant could ever match. Stomach full, batteries recharged, back in the saddle and ready to ride. There's still a lot of road between us and the horizon, so we kept moving.
Let's go!
Our first glimpse of Sikodido waterfall, dropping roughly 200 feet down the cliffs of Shiomi district. This is a must-see along the Alo-Mechuka road. It's just few kilometers before Tato and incredibly easy to spot from the tarmac. We took in the massive view right from our saddles and kept the wheels rolling. We made it to Tato just in time to beat the midday hunger. As the administrative hub of Shiomi, it's a rare bit of civilization on this route. But the road doesn't wait. Post-lunch, we were back in the saddle and pushing towards the remote beauty of Monigong. Tato offers a safe harbor for those heading to Mechuka or Monigong. But for us, the journey continues. With no clear picture of the road ahead and light fading fast, we have accepted the reality. The final leg of today's journey will be a night ride through the unknown. mighty Siong River, flowing in all its glory, nature's soundtrack for the road to Monigong. Hard to look away from a view this powerful. And then the challenge hits. One of the bikes got a puncture. Luckily we had all pulled over together at a roadblock, so we weren't stranded alone. Two guys from Assam stepped in to lend a hand, making a tough job feel smooth and easy. By the time the tire was fixed and the road opened, the sun had already set. Now it was just us, our fog lights, and the long dark road to the finish line. Falling, sliding, slipping, the road to Monigong tested every bit of our resolve that night.
য'ত পাম্পচাৰ হৈছিলে যে তাৰপৰা 8 কিলোমিটাৰ আহিলো আৰু 28 কিলোমিটাৰ বা 30 কিলোমিটাৰ মান আছে।
We finally rolled into Monigong about 9 p.m. The town was wrapped in pitch darkness and a pin drop silence that felt surreal after hours of riding. Just as we were wondering where to go, we met a local who guided us to the inspection bungalow. The caretaker was unavailable as it was late, so we chose to move to the town's only homestay for the night and come back the next morning to pitch our tents. A simple dinner of Maggi and eggs was all we needed to drift into a deep, content sleep. Grateful to have reached our destination safely. Stay tuned for our upcoming adventure in Monigong and get a taste of this beautiful heaven.